Hi, I just spent 6 weeks at Northwestern this summer, and I wanted to give my actual overview on the whole program, not in a highlight reel, but just a general overview of what I thought. One of the most creative sections I explored was biomedical engineering. The project I wanted to show you was this. This is an nLab. It's not a microcontroller like an Arduino, it doesn't run code on its own, but instead it's an oscilloscope, a function generator, and a power supply all in one box, so it reads and generates voltage, but the actual logic has to happen in Python on my own personal laptop. What I built with it is a 7-button game controller. Each button changes the voltage on a channel from 0 to 5 volts, and also negative 5 volts, but I'll get into that later. My laptop reads that voltage through Python and it turns it into a keypress, in which I was able to connect this into Pokemon and play it for myself. So this is the nLab app. You see, I can see all the voltages changing. So these are my negative keys, these are my up keys. So hopefully you get the basic idea. I gave some specific keys a negative or a positive voltage, and so when I click a button, the nLab sees a change in voltage and in turn will send a signal to my computer. And this can not be easily done with a normal Raspberry Pi Pico or an Arduino tool because they don't act as an oscilloscope or a function generator, which is what this project is fundamentally based off of, and is also what made this project so fun to do, aside from playing Pokemon, of course. Honestly, for me, the hardest part wasn't the wiring or just designing the circuit board itself. It was the Python library. It had literally zero documentation on it whatsoever because nLab was officially made only 1 month ago. And so for this project, I had to dig into the object itself in Python and basically ask it, what do you even have? What are you doing? And there were numerous times I had to double check if the API was working just to find out some wires were just loose. But ultimately, I got it working and the reverse engineering definitely paid off. So this is my terminal. As you can see, I'm running my file, right? PokeRogue controller.py. And PokeRogue is just Pokemon, but more accessible on the browser. So yeah, and you can see, right, when I connect it and I run my command PokeRogue, which is a short command I coded, so I don't need to put this long code saying, Python. This is just a load of work. So let's first stop the code and then let's rerun it, right? PokeRogue. And it will prompt me with, yes, my nLab is connected, and just for me to know, just some good user UI. And this is all posted in GitHub. So in case if you have a nLab or oscilloscope, you can steal my code basically and make your own adjustments so that you can connect your personal breadboard onto the web and play any game you'd like. So let's get right into that. So this is PokeRogue, right? It's loading. And as you can see, I can navigate very easily, right? Even if I want to open the menu, I can open the menu as well. Let's say I want to continue this save file that I played, right? Oh, I'm against the boss, and see, I'm able to navigate every single key and go through everything, right? And let's say let's choose to fight, right? Let's choose this move, right? Oh, it's too bad it isn't effective. Let's try another move, right? Let's try Earthquake. Wow, right? It's super effective, it works. I'm able to not only connect this to any game on the web, I'm also able to connect it to applications such as the popular game Tetris, Super Mario, Hollow Knight. I was even able to play FPS chess, if some people know what that is. It's basically a first-person shooter, and I was able to even run it through an emulator and played CSGO on it as well, although it was very, very laggy. Overall, on the program, it was extremely fun. In these 6 weeks, I was able to connect with numerous people on campus, talk to so many professors that ranged from a 15-year lecturer to a former rocket engineer. I was even able to talk to SpaceX employees, robotics engineers who are making the next agentic robots, and even people from Boeing as well. So in these 6 weeks, I met and connected with people I otherwise never would have in my entire life. Northwestern gave me this opportunity to explore so many things I couldn't, and I am so grateful for that. And once again, all my projects are documented on my channel, but more thoroughly delved upon in my GitHub. Everything is down in the description. If you have any questions, drop a comment, and please like and stay tuned for my next project.